sex offender is living in a popular gas station parking lot near NDSU. Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. It's the second time in the past couple of weeks police are alerting the public about a homeless sex offender living in a parking lot.
His name is 44-year-old Donald Edwardson. He has gone to prison multiple times. Once for having sex with an underage girl, 2 more times for engaging in sexual contact with teenagers. Police say he's living in the Staymart parking lot on 12th Avenue North near NDSU. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson explains the difficulty of knowing where homeless sex offenders live.
Every 3 days, a homeless sex offender is required by law to walk into the police department and tell officers where they're staying. Like Donald Edwardson, who says he's living in this Staymart parking lot.
It's a touchy subject, and rightly so. It stirs up a lot of emotions because, you know, people don't necessarily feel comfortable with sex offenders living in their area or close to where they live.
It's more difficult for police to track them when they're on someone's property. Because when police tell the community where that homeless sex offender is living, often the business will kick them out, or the offender will feel uncomfortable and leave. Case in point, Daniel Kelder, who was living in the Kmart parking lot off University.
A lot of controversy with the one by the Kmart area, so you know, Kmart obviously could have asked him to leave, or he could have left on his own, certainly right after he came in and registered with us, and we would not necessarily have known that immediately.
Kelder now says he's living in a camper in someone's backyard on 2nd Avenue South, a few blocks from Jefferson Park. While police keep extra tabs on homeless offenders, they don't always know where they're living right away.
You know, it doesn't mean that these sex offenders are going to go out and commit additional crimes. However, I mean, the higher the level is, the higher the chance that they will recidivate.
If investigators find the offender isn't staying where they say, they might be charged with a crime.
Know your surroundings, know who's around you. If you think that anything is suspicious, call it in. Don't put yourself in a bad situation.
In Fargo, Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
If you want to know about sex offenders living near you, go to the North Dakota or Minnesota sex offender websites. We have links on valleynewslive.com. Just click on this